Welcome to another Odinani series with Igbo, Igbo. Today I want to discuss Odinana cannot make you rich. Odinana cannot make you rich. One common misconception prevalent in many religions is the thinking it will give you wealth. The Christians will assert Jesus died poor for you to be rich, but I give it the power to make wealth. Regrettably, many people who are journeying back to Odinana come into Odinana with this mindset. They're thinking of bribing God, ancestors, Yoshi, so that they can in turn bless you with wealth. I don't know whether I should say jaundice or myopic or erroneous. Yes, erroneous is the right word. It's very erroneous. Thinking that you can bribe God, you can bribe ancestors, you can bribe Yoshi, the gods of the land and all that. Yes, you can make sacrifices and saying if you are doing this for me, I'm going to do this for you. But it's not guaranteed. And I go for now assessing yellow and all those things. It's not guaranteed. It's not the way that wealth is created. We must admit that success is a product of latent abilities. It's always good for you to know facts. Let me give you an example now. If you do something wrong or you want something and that thing you do not deserve it, first of all, acknowledge that this thing that you want, you do not deserve of it. But you should consider, is it possible? Is there any way for you to be able to get or acquire this thing? Let me take, for example, if you are coming to my house to borrow something, you should not come in with a mindset that it will be given to you. You should also come into the mindset that you can ask and you may not be able to get it. Why? Because that thing belongs to me, and when you are asking for it, I might be in need of it. I might desire to give it to another person, or it might not even be in a working condition. So for you coming to ask means you do not have it. For you coming to ask means there is also other alternatives open to you, which is what? Working your way towards acquiring that thing. But we have this kind of warped mindset about God or unseen beings that if you ask and if you do this, they will do this thing for you. That's not how it works. Having the right spiritual knowledge helps us to know how to go about making some certain requests or placing some certain requests, or things we should be doing after placing what? Requests. It's almost like someone who is a student asking God to help him pass his or her exams, whereas you have not read. Some people can even question, is that prayer necessary? Why should you ask God? Why should you ask Yoshi? Why should you ask your ancestors to help you pass your exam? Some logical people can ask, is that question really necessary? Is it the business of God to help you pass your exam, or is it solely your responsibility to read your required test and write your exam? Some people give some testimonies that they didn't read and Holy Spirit helped them to pass the exams. Some of these testimonies are deceitful. They create wrong impressions about the place of the unseen beings in our life. That's why people think that the unseen beings, your chi, your ancestors and all this, they are there to help you make money or create wealth. So first, we must understand that success is a product of what? Latent abilities, good thinking, discipline, and right application of your abilities and good thinking. I repeat, success is a product of what? Latent abilities. Oh no, they're all. If you don't have the gift, if you don't have the ability for some certain things, it's not there. What can you build on when there is no foundation? The foundation of success, the foundation of progress is latent ability, the ability to do that thing. Having that talent, having that latent ability, then having a good thinking and applying discipline and bringing out this latent ability and good thinking, putting it into a good use. This is unarguable. This is how success is created. And remember my last teaching about Agwo, the manifestation of Agwo, that there are things that needs to be in place about process, about timing. Agro magic. However, due to life is also a physical stroke, spiritual arena, the possibility that the spiritual can aid or derail one in the rightly or wrongly application of their abilities and thinking is also possible. I'm not trying to foreclose that the unseen beings cannot aid you in the process of wealth creation. I'm not foreclosing the possibilities that the unseen beings can aid you towards attaining success. But I'm trying to do what we call first thing first. Let's look at the possibilities, how the spiritual can aid you. In Igbo, in our cosmology, in our world, this is a kind of spiritual or psychic projection that can make a right-thinking person take a lot of wrong decisions or action. This is why we say this world is a survival of the fittest. It is a competitive world. Your competitor can decide to resort to diabolic means to eliminate or limit your capabilities. That's your latent abilities. That's chances of success that you are creating for yourself. Your competitor can decide to do what? Eliminate you or to limit your abilities of attaining. That are your great chances of success. No one, no matter how educated, should doubt the possibility of this, of psychic or spiritual attack. This reality is where your forces as Odinani comes in. The job of your ancestors, God, is to help you ensure, that's insurance, is to free you, to protect you from competitors who believe getting you out of the way will increase their own chances of success. Remember, your enemies can resort to spiritual or physical attack. This means your ancestors, God, money they go for, are there to sort out this kind of problems, but they are not there to increase your ability, your latent abilities. They are not there to open doors for you. They are not there to magically bless you with money. They cannot come and attract customers for you. We must know what they are there to do and what they are not there to do. Attraction of customers is a result of your charming abilities, your good nature, your manners, your business ethics. There is no charm to attract customers outside this. To increase your latent abilities, it comes as a result of usage. Ability, talent is sharpened and enhanced when we use them. Although I must admit that Agu opens up our faculties, that is for those who are possessed by Agu. So this case is a different kettle of fish. What we call open doors, because sometimes people pray for open doors. Open doors comes as a result of being ready when opportunity comes. What we call open doors. Open doors. Open doors simply means opportunity. It comes as a result of being ready. Everyone who is prepared in life will meet opportunity either in the beginning, middle, or end of their venture. Because some people go to make sacrifices, go to do this one for open doors and all those things. If it's like that, then you should not do anything. You should go and sit at home and they will open doors for you. Opportunity comes to those who are ready. What we call open doors is opportunity. So let's stop misusing or creating wrong impression. It's those who are ready, who are prepared, that knows when opportunity comes and embrace it with two hands. For open doors. For opportunities. Opportunity meets those who are ready. And those who are not ready, when opportunity comes, they will not know, or even if they know, they cannot be able to embrace it because they are ill prepared for it. I want us to start thinking rightly. So we won't be having wrong impression and become frustrated that we are doing Odinani and that we thought that this one will happen. No! Stop thinking wrongly. Stop having wrong impression about how things work. You need to have the right impression. Because people keep asking questions. This Odinani, how is it going to develop this work? It's not the job of Odinani to develop our communities. It's your job to plan these things out. And the job of your ancestors and to guide you in attaining them. We must agree that no God blesses their followers magically with money. Such scenario does not happen. We must not foreclose our reasoning abilities because of religion. Stop thinking that there is magic that because of me in a modern and because of this one that you are going to build indoors. No! You have to plan for these things. You have to acquire the required knowledge. You have to have the required social capital. You have to build up yourself, creating chances and pray that opportunity meets you at the right time. We have made a lot of mistakes in Christianity, having wrong impressions about how God works. I don't want us to repeat it in Odinani. So the mistakes we've made in Christianity, paying tithe, doing this one, thinking that it's going to, no, those things doesn't make you rich. Giving is good, but we must work. We must put in good thinking. We must try to tap into our abilities, into our latent abilities, waking up that sleeping giant in us. We must try to dream big. I've said it in one of my videos. You can't go beyond your vision. You can't achieve beyond your vision. We should not allow charlatans and Odinani use the same format that was used in Christianity to reduce our sense of reasoning. And Jana, the latent ability. Yes, Aja works. Issue Aja works. But he may go if the normal things he kwesịrị ime. Igbo afa works, but he may go the normal things he kwesịrị ime. In your job, how good are you in it? How good are you with customers? Is anybody pursuing you? Remember the story of Onoka in Things Fall Apart. Onoka went to the gods to inquire what makes his harvest very dismal. What did the god say to him? That he should go. That the gods do not have any problem with him. That when a man is at peace with his God, that his harvest is as a result of the strength of his arms. That he cannot go and sow weak yam, poor yam, unhealthy yams into unfertile ground and you're expecting to reap a bomber harvest. Now, it doesn't work that way. So many of us have the mentality of Onoka. We must strive to know what our forces can do and what is within our own ability to do. Wealth creation is a function of proper maximization of one's latent abilities and good thinking. The job of our forces is to protect us and ensure we get our due recompense as we strive to make our mark in our quest for wealth creation. What that saying is that in our bumbo, acknowledge that the role of the unseen beings, that they can help in guiding you. It doesn't mean you just relax here. Nachigu actually aja or bless ya or need to go blessed. No, it doesn't mean. We need to be balancing these things. I don't want us to have the wrong impression about Odinana, about what we are doing. Eke go all weke. No na luo nke, mmadụ luo nke, mmụọ luo nke, o wee daba. Thank you. Thank you for watching this video. If you like the video, please like, subscribe, and share. I would like to hear from some of you. If you have any question, please, you can reach me through the number on the screen or my email address or my other social media handles. Thank you. Thank you.